Hello, I'm Lee, and I'm 16 years old. Have you ever found yourself going from like 0 to 100 every time you hear just like a single word? The magical word that instantly ticks me off is boobsly. Not that this word has any actual meaning, but it was the story behind the word that drove me insane. Let me explain. A couple months ago, I was hanging out at a bar with some friends. We were having a great time, just like other teenagers do. You know, we were dancing and eating, drinking, just basically having lots of fun. Looking back now, I can definitely tell you I was having a little too much fun. I started to lose the ability to think straight, and let's just say that I might have had way too much to drink and wasn't in full control of myself anymore. To be honest, I'm not even sure how I got home that night. All I remembered was waking up to the voice of my mom. All of those annoying questions that you could think of were exactly what she asked. "Lee, where were you last night? What were you doing?" And the questions just kept going on and on. I wasn't about to get annoyed though, so I took my blanket, covered my face, and kept silent. This works every time. Once she realized that I wasn't going to answer, she left me alone. Oh, and I wouldn't recommend trying this at home. So about 5 days later, things took a turn for the worse. I woke up that morning and I was not feeling good at all. Within hours, my situation had gotten so bad I had to get rushed to the hospital. The doctor inspected me and took some blood tests. Turned out that I had had too much to drink that night and it caused some damage to my liver, making it inflamed. Dude, I was shocked. This had never happened to me before. I thought, something must have caused this to happen. But, keep calm, keep calm. You'll be fine and out of here soon. But before I knew it, the situation had gotten worse. I was lying on a hospital bed with extreme pain in my right hip, and I didn't even have enough strength in my leg to stand up. For weeks, I was hoping to feel better. Unfortunately, my hip got infected, and I was receiving injections 2 times a week just to keep the inflammation down. Eventually, I gained my strength back, and I had to learn to walk all over again. When I finally got out of the hospital, I went home and realized there was something weird happening to me. Over the next 5 months, my chest went from flat to looking like I had implants. I couldn't even understand what was happening. With these changes, I slowly lost my confidence. Till one day, my friend Joshua made fun of me. We were all having lunch, and he asked, "Hey, has anyone watched that Boobs Lee movie?" And they were all cracking up, and I turned to him and said, "Yeah, I've watched Jet Li," not realizing they were just making fun of my chest. From that day forward, everyone was calling me Boobs Lee, and I did not handle it well. I'd get so furious when anyone called me Boobs Lee. So much so that my face would just get flush red in anger. So I visited the doctor 3 times, but it took forever before one of them figured it out. What happened was the medication I was on had been a steroid, which, it helped me put me back on my feet, but it also resulted in my body reacting negatively and giving me these large, So I went home one day and came up with a plan. I needed something to strap my chest down to prevent it from looking like I was smuggling apples under there. So I found some duct tape. Took the tape and wrapped it around my chest. And you know what? It helped a little bit. My chest wasn't completely flat, but it was way better than it was before. After that, whenever I'd go to school or just to go outside or whatever, I'd wear a vest and I'd put a shirt on underneath that so my chest didn't look all unnatural. I also feared giving people hugs as they might be able to feel the tape underneath there. Ever since I started doing this, no one's really been teasing me though. I still hang out with my friends and everything's gone back to normal. Currently, I'm talking with the doctors about getting some surgery to get rid of all this unwanted tissue around my chest. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to this channel.